Hello, hello. Happy Lag BaOmer. Chag Sameach. Find ourselves today on Lag BaOmer, which is one of the minor holidays of the Jewish calendar. But I wanted to talk to you about what's unique about Lag BaOmer, what part of what we celebrate. Today we celebrate Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai, who was a student of Rabbi Akiva, the famous Rabbi Akiva. Now what's unique about this time is up until today we've been in a state of mourning, a communal mourning, for the fact that Rabbi Akiva had 24,000 students that passed away during this time. Now, what did Rabbi Akiva do about the fact that he lost these 24,000 students? Rabbi Akiva didn't do what most people would do. He did not go into a place of depression and distress. He did not go into a place of hiding and decide that he's going to give up on life. What did he do? He picked up the pieces and he said, I'm going to go find more students. And I'm going to find new students that are the right students. And I'm going to impact the world and change the world and make sure that Judaism stays strong. So often in life, perhaps one of the biggest challenges we have in life is the fact that we live our lives in the rearview mirror. What do? We drive through life, we look in the rearview mirror, and we see all the horrible, horrific, catastrophic things, terrible, suffering, and trials and tribulations and obstacles that we went through over the course of our lives. And what do? We spend our lives driving, but looking in that mirror and just re-experiencing and just being stuck in all of those situations that happened. A rear view mirror is for glancing at, to look back and see what's happened in the past so that we can move forward. Look if there's a car behind us so we can switch lanes. To look back and see what happened so that we can see, what do we learn about ourselves through that experience? When we have trials and tribulations and obstacles in our lives, it's for us to understand and learn more about ourselves, to know how great and strong we are by digging deeper and having resolved or having accomplished or strived and thrived through the tough situation that we went through. When we drive through life, or if you're driving in the car and you're just driving, looking in that rearview mirror, what happens? You crash into things. Horrible, terrible things can happen because you're not looking at the beautiful road of the highway of life in front of you. A rearview mirror is to glance into, to see who we are, what we are, where do we come from. It's for us to see how amazing and strong and great and terrific we are, so that as we travel down that road of life, we can accomplish amazing things because we're much greater. We know more about ourselves. We know more about the world. We know more about our relationship with God. In this week's Torah portion, and in many Torah portions, it mentions, don't forget about, or don't do this and this, or do this mitzvah because you were once slaves in Egypt, and I took you out from there. We understand about ourselves that we were slaves. We went through really, really tough times, but we survived with the help of God. But we made it through there and we came out stronger. We became the Jewish nation through that experience. So let us take the lesson of Rabbi Akiva. Let us take the lesson the Torah portion is telling us about the fact that we were slaves in Egypt and we were freed from there. To look in the rearview mirror, to glance there, to recognize and appreciate and understand more about ourselves, how great and awesome and amazing we are, how strong we are, because we can take on life. We have so much beauty and amazing, magnificent things that we can accomplish down that road of life. And we accomplish that by looking and glancing at the rearview mirror, but not living in the rearview mirror, not driving in the rearview mirror, because that stops us. That can cause pain and agony and suffering and tragedy. When we just live life driving in the rearview mirror, we can crash and be stunted and not accomplish the amazing things that we can. So God willing, we should maybe all merit this wonderful lesson of Rabbi Akiva and Lag BaOmer, to drive down the highway of life, the beautiful highway of life, seeing all the amazing scenery and all the amazing moments that we have, because we're so strong, we're so amazing, we're so great. And this is the lesson of Rabbi Akiva. Let us merit to be great and have hundreds of thousands of students and children and grandchildren and so on and so forth, people that we impact, because of this amazing lesson of Rabbi Akiva. Have an awesome Shabbos. Let us thrive, not just survive. Let's make the Shabbos the best Shabbos ever. Have an amazing Shabbos. Enjoy the holiday. All the best.